Switch side.
Crunchyroll. We get sponsored by Crunchyroll or something?
Oh, interesting. Earn drops. I haven't heard about that one yet.
Now you have.
Right? Okay, I hear us. I hear
All right.
us.
I hope everything sounds good.
I don't hear the game yet, but I won't until you click back over to it anyway.
Oh, yeah. I'll take.
Yeah, apparently if you purchase or gift a sub to us while we're live until May 25th, you get Crunchyroll rewards.
Man, I'd rather pick somebody else. I don't know anybody.
Right. 30 days subscription to Crunchyroll.
I mean, back when like having a Crunchyroll reward would have meant something, Crunchyroll would have been free anyway. So I mean, you know,
That's right. All right. We sound good. And I do have a pre-show topic for us that is a really weird and interesting one. So, Fortnite. Everybody loves Fortnite.
especially Rumots.
Yeah. Fortnite has put out
He's not here yet.
a AI Darth Vader. Right, so Darth Vader is in Fortnite. Already was a skin, but now there's like a Darth Vader that you can interact with in the hub, I believe.
Okay.
That has an AI version of James Earl Jones' voice. Now,
Is it racist?
unfortunately, yes. But we'll get there. So, briefly, James Earl Jones, before his passing, put it out there that he was okay with AI voices being used for Darth Vader and for Mufasa that were his voice.
Yeah.
Because he wanted those characters to live on after his death.
Right.
Right.
They've become bigger than he is.
Right.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
He
Good
wants
point.
people to be able to use that.
Good point. I'm
So-
with it.
He's signed off on that. His estate has signed off on that. That's not where the legal problems are coming from for this. But there are legal problems. So, Epic, that owns Fortnite, is part of, or is at least signed with SAG-AFTRA, right?
Yeah.
The voice actors
Union. Yeah.
And SAG-AFTRA has a problem with this, which is not that they use the AI version of James Earl Jones' voice,
Okay.
right? He is passed. They're not defending his voice, especially with his sign-off, right? It's not that there were two other actors that could have played Darth Vader and have in video games before.
Gotcha.
That's not their problem with it. Their problem with it is that Epic used this voice without consulting them at all. You may say, well, that's weird. They shouldn't have to, right? Except Epic and another company called Llama also have this AI version of Darth Vader have AI-generated dialogue. Which means he's not just the AI voice,
Yeah.
he's also responding to players in real time,
Yeah.
which is where the slurs have come from.
You need to go sell some stuff, dude.
I do. I'm very full on inventory.
We're right up here, so
Oh.
just turn around.
And because of those slurs, now SAG-AFTRA has gotten involved with the idea of, hey, you can't just... First off, you have to talk to us when you do this,
Yeah.
because he signed off for his voice to be used. He didn't sign off for it to be used for whatever an AI writes up.
Right.
He
What
signed
was
off for it
that?
to be used by whatever a human writes.
Well, it probably also in his mind, maybe he was thinking more along the lines of, you know, he's got some famous lines and stuff,
Uh-huh.
so that, you know, they want him to say those lines.
Yeah, use those lines. Right.
What is that shaking? Once in a while, my screen goes, boosh.
That's interesting. So obviously that's not what James Earl Jones meant when he signed that off, right? For
I wouldn't
an
think
AI
so.
could write whatever they want, and an AI could use my voice to say slurs. So Epic's in a lot of trouble right now, legally. I think they're going to settle just fine. They got plenty of money. They'll probably just settle.
Well, I think they have one thing on their side, as bad as this is, one thing on their side is they got precedents is like, look, AI, one, if they get all the folks to be one, we're not exactly 100% sure exactly how
Hmm.
this AI is presenting it and works.
Right.
We just know that it does.
Mhm.
A little bit, just a step above large language model.
Right.
Not fully AI yet,
Not
but
yet.
that's the term we all use. That's what we're gonna stick with.
Mhm.
So they got a little bit, and yes, there's been cases of AIs becoming very racist before.
Yeah.
Which I was kind of thinking about that. It's like if you're, because you got to train an AI, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're training it on dudes, like if any of that is just dudes sitting around being dudes with each other, they don't talk nicely to
No.
each other,
That's a big problem.
you know, or to the group. And if you've got something that your brother can pick on you about, in love, they're going to come down on it as hard as they can on it.
That's right.
In love, but it's going to sound very rude.
It is.
But it's going to come out saying terrible, terrible stuff.
Yeah. And like I said, I fully expect them to settle and it just be taken care of. But SAG-AFTRA's big problem is just you didn't talk to us about it. We could have said, "Hey, don't do this." You just did it and didn't even think about it. Apparently, nobody in the company thought it was going to be a problem.
Well, hold on. I'm kind of curious about that because all the rights belong to Disney.
Yes.
So they bought the rights from Disney.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see why. I mean, obviously there's a problem with this, but I don't see why they would have to ask the union.
It's the weird divide of it's technically a former. They don't call him a former union member. They still call him a union member. Bill Jones, because his voice is being used, right? And so even though it is SAG-AFTRA that defends his voice, he only signed off for Disney to use the AI voice, right?
Gotcha.
Epic did not get permission to use it from Disney.
Oh, okay, so that makes it different. Okay.
And so Disney has not started litigation. It seems almost like they're willing to let SAG-AFTRA do it.
So how do they get Darth Vader in the game if they don't have permission from the
They
right
have permission for Darth Vader. They didn't have permission to use the AI voice of James Earl Jones, the likeness.
Okay. So if they'd have stuck with lines from the movie, they'd have probably been okay.
They'd have been just fine. SAG-AFTRA wouldn't have had a problem either, But it seems like SAG-AFTRA is kind of taking the charge here, and Disney's willing to just let them do it. And then depending on how that turns out, they may start litigation. But it seems like a huge mistake for Epic to just go, yeah, no, it's fine. We don't have to ask anybody if we do this. We just do it.
Oh man.
Like, you're too big a company to be making that mistake, right?
Well, it's also who owns that? Who owns Fortnite?
Epic.
Epic. Where are they located out of?
They're a U.S. based company, but I don't remember.
Is it out of California?
Let me double check.
I would think it would be out of California, but it may not be.
Oh, don't start that. Come on, Trey.
Yeah, it is.
Hello, Will. I expected it.
Yes. Yes.
In Cary, North Carolina.
North Carolina. Okay. Interesting.
I have a lot of quests here, sir.
Okay. I am real close to getting my 105.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bunch of quests here as well.
Say we knock them out.
So turning the gears. So we gotta find elaborate gear works. It's just running around and killing and finding stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we got. That's what I'm looking to see. Signal flags, gear works, hatchways,
Also,
elaborate gear works, abandoned packs, and gotta see the.
What I was about to mention. This time it's my fault.
It's always his fault. I don't know what he's talking about.
I acquired a perfectly legal copy of Gundam Narrative that somehow didn't have sound.
Yeah.
It was high quality, but there's no sound. So next up, I will acquire another perfectly legal copy that is lower quality but does have sound.
Yeah. Somehow the audio codex is messed up. Codec is messed up
We
on it.
couldn't watch it without sound. It would be wrong.
So how was it? I have no idea. Looked great. Oh, come on, Trey.
I know.
You-
Next week.
It's hard.
I'm just gonna play that one on repeat
Yeah.
for a little while.
Yeah. Holler at you for a minute.
I don't understand what the quest is here.
Yep. Which one? Closed open hatchways?
What the... I figured out which one this is.
Watch out. I got.
Gearworks.
I'm trying to figure out who is who's a more terrible person, you or Will, and it's pretty close.
Tough choice.
It's a tough choice. I got to hang out with Will the other day. That man is not right. I will tell you that. You know what he does? I'm going to expose him right now. You know what he does?
What's he do?
Each month he sells his balls to get weapons to bully people. And you know what? You know what else?
What?
He made me watch. He watched that. And also, man, there was this one character, he just talked about how lame and dumb it was, and he hated the suit. What was that guy's name? Oh, yeah, Kincaid and the Crossbones, how those shoes were horrible. The worst, or a joke, and it shouldn't even be in the game. Kincaid's lame. I can't even, he's got a last name.
Man. Kincaid now.
Well, it was then as well.
Oh, my good friend Will. Talking so bad about Kincaid. I don't know what to think about this.
Tell you, it was rough. I had no idea what I was getting myself into.
Yeah?
He's got
dare you,
he's
Will.
got an obsession.
I dare you.
Need to just say, need to keep Gundam games away from this man. He's a
Kincaid's been through enough. He doesn't need you.
All right. So, all right, fair enough. One of the things I told you he did is true. One of those is false. I'll let you decide. You go with the one you want.
That's fair. So it's like a Sisyphus situation where like the balls regrow, or
I'm just telling you what yeah, I've seen him do. He sells his balls each month, buys weapons, and bullies people. Now, I thought it might just be like a good fight thing, you know, like a tactical setup with like, hey, I need to do this with this guy.
Yeah.
No, he goes up, walks up to him, and is like, which one of these should I do to kill this one? Hey, watch this.
yeah,
Just a bully.
that's about right.
Just cruelty.
You spoiled Rundgren. Now we don't even have to watch narrative. We can skip it, right?
Right. No, that was the it is a rather nice looking game though.
Yeah.
It does look quite fun. Without being like overly, it doesn't seem like too pressured
Yeah.
for a gacha game.
That's good. You get chased by a whole bunch of dudes.
I mean, it's definitely like, you know, it's definitely there where it's, you know, hey, if you spend some money,
Yeah.
get you on setup, but it's not. I would say it's about, it kind of in that aspect of it, it kind of reminds me of LOTRO.
Okay.
Whereas you're looking around, you know, you're going to see stuff like you can spend money on
Yeah.
in VIP, but
I need to put some more time into it. It seems like a really cool game.
I think it. I could definitely see sitting back, a nice one player game. You're sitting back,
Yeah.
and I got an hour or two. I got some time to do this,
Right.
and then you can put it down. It doesn't.
Free to play options. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he got there's something quite a bit about it.
There's only Kincaid lame wasn't in the game. I really dislike this thing that happens so much in this game now, where I have to finish this quest, and it goes, yeah, here's all the spots you could finish it in.
Yeah,
Just tell me which one, man.
sometimes the map marker is it's a way I didn't go near far enough. Well, the map markers aren't that great. That's the
Yeah.
second turn off. Go up here and see what it does.
So now I'm looking for the caretaker.
Okay.
I ain't found him yet. Just
Yeah, it would be grindy. Yeah, right.
That's fair.
That's why I figured like not have to worry about like doing an hour or so a day maybe.
Yeah.
You know, I got 30 minutes, got an hour. Go in. As you check after a couple weeks, you start having stuff.
Yeah.
Start have something to show up a little bit.
Makes sense. It can be rewarding in its own way.
Yeah.
Fell into a burning sticky gourd. Who's your favorite unit in the game? Well, because I don't think the double O's in there yet. The Exia is, so I feel like it's probably the Exia.
There's a lot of suits in that game for sure. Okay, yeah, see, so that's what it's doing to me there for a hatch.
Yeah.
And it's already what I've got. Which is kind of strange because I don't know why it happened. Used to that wouldn't happen.
Right.
Like even your shaded area would shrink down a bit.
That has changed over time. We're so far away from each other now.
I'm coming back down.
So far away.
So there's 2 places for the signal flags. I think we got 1 cleared out.
And what is this over here? Drop the currency.
Yeesh.
Now it's the strike freedom.
Okay.
Cheetah Yamato.
It is pretty cool, like getting to see all the characters and stuff. One spot.
Yeah. I really liked the Steam game, Cross Rays. That's that style game. That was a lot of fun. I think Will showed you that one a while back too. I just haven't had time to play a mobile game. Of course, I haven't had time to play
Yeah.
a lot of physical games either. I say physical instead of mobile. Look, Chad. I'm alive.
I'm sure somebody knows what you're talking
That's
about.
what matters. I'm alive.
Hey, I'm alive. That's a great song. Don't know what color your eyes are, baby, but your hair is long and brown. Signal flag, I see it. Looks like you might have saw it too.
Yeah, you can go ahead and grab this one first though. Curtail.
All right, I'll talk to you in a second. That count? There he goes.
Hear more than speak.
Stand on
Watch
top of
more
curtail.
than
Wall.
act.
Yep. It's 4 of 8.
Yeah.
For 1,000 hours. Nice.
Whoo! Yeah, if it's one of well, it just topped off. That was it was earlier today. And it just topped off what was it? It was 2 of them, wasn't it? You managed to get the last 2 up to level 5? Well, it's blanket in my brain right now.
Oh, there's a signal flag behind us.
Oh man, I went off the ramp, so I don't think I can get back to the
I wouldn't even notice it, but when I turned around, it's just right there. It's 5 of 8. See, those are going away. Why are the hatches and stuff not going?
I don't know. Get out of some water.
It's kind of a bummer because I really love everything that's going on here in Mordor. Like in Udun.
Yeah.
Except I hate the way this quest line is designed for these side
Yeah.
quests.
Right. back up and around. Okay.
Weapons are all level 5. Nice.
Yes, strike freedom. All the weapons were level 5. That's what it was. It was one suit. It was multiple weapons. Gotcha. Okay.
What you really need, Will, for that strike freedom, is Lacus Climb.
Ugh. Hey. Goodness.
I had like positive feelings walking away from Seed, and then we watched Destiny, and I was like, all right, look, Destiny's got a lot of problems, but I have like genuinely a couple positive feelings here. And then we watched Seed Freedom, and I was like, no, it's all gone. It's all gone.
Yeah, ugh.
Like Lacus Climb. Yep, that's her. Forgot I was supposed to be checking these packs too.
Yeah, the packs on the ground. Right, I'm moving up to the next. Where's our ring over there?
This place is so confusing. I mean, I guess it should be, right? It is.
Yeah. It's enemy territory, sir.
Peaceful.
Build me an army. Oh! That was way too many at one time.
You have her? Nah.
Nobody's surprised about that, Will.
What does she pilot in that game?
Everybody. Whatever you want her to.
She pilots the Freedom and the Justice at different points in Destiny. It's not for long.
He's got her flying Haro.
Oh, goodness. I'm coming to you, sir.
Got that. Okay. This one.
Let me go ahead while I'm right next to you, and I'm going to heal you, but I'm also going to use a buff.
Okay.
This. This. And that's this. This all should give you quite a bit more morale.
A little bit. A little bit for sure.
You're so close to a level.
I know. We'll probably get it out here killing it before you can take anything back.
She's on the support ship? Okay. Good ship, Haro.
Yeah, it was like one of the first things I saw in that game. I was like, why in the heck is Haro so freaking big?
Eternal storage. Okay, yeah, in the Eternal. Eternal.
Get all these soldiers packs.
I feel like I've made no progress on any of these quests, even though I'm slowly chunking through all these areas.
Yeah. I'm doing all right.
These things die pretty quick to me, so there is that.
Let's go over here.
There's flag.
See a flag? Okay,
Signal flag.
I got a guy to throw around and inspect
Signal
it.
on it.
I'm coming. Let me beat this guy up and I'll be right over there. Come get that.
Chad, I feel like I'm really low energy tonight. Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. Yeah, we're relaxing night.
When I feel like they're in for a series of like, for the next month or so, of low energy streams because how hot it's been.
Yeah. It is. Which is weird. We hadn't seen it have like it went winter, summer.
Yeah.
We didn't get spring.
Yeah. We're probably gonna miss fall too.
Was that flag? Oh, okay. No, that's not it. Is that a flag? Where is it?
Did you find the one on the back wall back there?
No, I don't think I'm going far enough though.
It's over here. I'll run to it. It's gone on my screen, but I remember. I remember.
Is
no, it's
it?
back on my screen.
Is it Nightbot?
No way, it's already an ad.
Oh, a treasure cache.
It is. How have we run around this much in this area? Crossbone has crit damage up.
Too low
Seems
level.
like it's not very lame then, doesn't it?
What was that?
Standing by the signal flag, Jeff.
You were standing by the signal. Okay.
Yes. I'm
I
standing.
think there's another one back there. I just went too far.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
the blue is still, like, over this area, so I feel like it has to be.
Okay.
But
I'm coming. I'm coming.
and you'll be dead. Standing underneath the towers of the teeth. Beyond blazes red.
Give me that signal flag.
Legendary item track ends in a day and a half, by the way.
I've got nothing on that this
Yeah,
month.
me neither.
Nothing on that this month.
There's got to be another one in this blue.
I'll get the itch and dive in like real heavy. Some point with Rundgren.
Right.
Try to finish up all what's going on with him. Are you getting these packs?
I've grabbed a couple of them, but I've also missed some.
Tell you to run.
That one I
Run.
must already grab.
Okay.
Archer. Archer.
Yeah, they're running around. We're almost at that next spot up there. That's what I'm trying to get.
Oh, my sword. I wonder sometimes when I say things like that, if you remember what I'm referencing and the old joke, or if you just go, "Oh, he's being weird again." Whatever.
It's hit and miss.
That's fair. Okay, does attack up and even more crit up? Well, I know how I need to build it.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what kind of psychopath he is. He's got all this stuff that buffs stuff up, helps stuff get up, and then he just goes and blasts them.
Kincaid. No. No, I really love F91 into. Ooh, new quest. Into Crossbone.
Yeah, he was telling me, if I understand it, Crossbones manga only, right?
Yeah, unfortunately. It's really good.
Well, not good enough, apparently.
Yeah. I think they're saving it for like, hey, we've messed up big time.
Those
We
make
need to, because they did the same thing with Gundam the Origin, right? Merkin Gisei G came out, flopped internationally, and then all of a sudden Gundam the Origin comes out, which is going right back to like first Gundam, the story of Char, you know.
Okay.
So I think it's in their break glass in case of emergency. Crossbow.
Maybe so. I need to get back over this green spot. I came out of it. Why?
New Gundam, it's not just for show. Soldiers back.
I'm ready for a live action G Gundam.
Oh, that'd be great. Jackie Chan to play Master Asia.
Maybe.
Who would you put as Master Asia?
Trying to think.
Actually, that leads me to a better question, but I'll wait till after you answer.
Okay. So, well, I got to go with somebody now. I'm trying to think. Somebody's got to have the voice.
Yeah.
Well, much love and respect for Jackie Chan. You need, you know, he needs to be.
Yeah.
He needs to stand above the folks, and
That's
he's
true.
a little bit taller.
Tomon.
Like if I could get Tom Selleck to buff up a little bit.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah.
Okay. But what are you scared of? Scared of me, huh? Scared of me?
Well, my better question was, you to you was going to be if they remove First Gundam as a live action, who do you cast as Char?
Yeah, that's a sure. Let me think. Okay. I've got my Master Asia.
Okay.
Yeah, Christopher Nolan. Not Christopher Nolan. Yeah, Captain Tight Pants. Oh,
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Captain Tight Pants.
It's not bad.
Just because that will fit. And
Yeah.
oh, hey, level.
Nice.
But to play
105.
Char, I can't think of the guy's name.
Found a second one.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Not a bad choice.
I think that would be might be a little bit. He might be a little bit older,
Yeah.
but Char has that on him. If it's getting somebody younger, there's a guy. God, dog it, I can't think of his name. Yeah, I'll come to me later. Do you have ideas?
So I don't for Char. I mean, I do have one, but I don't know if it's a good choice because I can't remember the guy's name. He's from Burn Notice. He played a rookie cop in Burn Notice, but he had like a really good swagger to him. I can look the name up.
Okay.
That I thought was like very Char-ish. But I also think that, and it's not for Amuro either, but the guy that played Reacher, the really big
Oh yeah.
guy, would love to see him as Dosal Zabi. Just hamming that up, standing on the side of the Big Zam with the machine gun.
35% special attack. Oh yes.
He can't.
Yeah, everything goes up to 35%. That was the highest. That was the highest he had. Like I said, it was the highest. I do believe it goes in the game.
Yeah.
And yeah, saw a couple of 20. It's coming above like 20%.
Sean Ashmore was his name, but now that I'm looking at him, I'm not sure.
I don't know. Maybe Tom Holland or Timothy Chalamet
Sorry.
for Amuro.
The actor's name is Mike Weston. But I think he might still look a little too young to be a good Sean.
Oh
Put
yeah.
the mask on him, the jaw's not, could work.
I know he's got the voice. What's his name? Walter White.
Yeah.
He got a good voice.
This is what made me think about it because of the shades.
Yeah.
For like Quattro. I'll show that to the camera.
Yeah.
Quattro Vagina. I'm at 7 of 8 flags now, bud.
I've got 6 of 8, and I'm in this spot right here where it says there's a flag. Did you get one over here?
I did not. I got one up north a little bit.
Okay, maybe it's over here. I see one. And this will make me have 7, yeah.
That's the one I got. Yeah. I wasn't north. I'm just wrong. I'm just dumb.
Well, it
Ryu
depends on where
Jose?
you're coming from.
Ryu Jose, Pedro Pascal.
Okay.
I think he would make a great Ryu. To like push Captain Bright to be better.
He might not make a bad Bright either.
He might not make a bad Bright. He's a very good actor. Trying to think of who I'd do as Kai.
Okay, so there's this guy. He's been in Supernatural. Kind of a goofy looking guy. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I know who Kai is. Talk. Dang it. Don't leave it to her. I want to find Kai.
Kai Shiden, strange dude, but I think you could have a couple different people that could play him well. What was the guy that played the dude you mentioned Supernatural? Made me think about him. The dude that was the demon guy. He was sneaky. I can't think of his name. If only Waverly was in the chat.
Right.
What's his name? Faith would know too if she was here. I don't know. I've lost it.
Okay. So the cast is that's Jensen Ackles, Jared Padalecki, Misha Collins. The main three, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Ah. Sure more. There we
He
go.
played the demon. Oh, there's also the guy that played the genie.
Jeffrey Dean, what's his name, could play. Would be good. Master Asia, or there's a couple other plays that he could do for sure. Hold on.
Yeah.
See, Mark Shepard.
Sent me a picture of his what looks to be fully upgraded high energy beam rifle EX. Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice. I can't remember his name for some reason, but the little sneaky demon guy that had to find his bones. What was his name?
I don't remember this guy. He's kind of goofy looking. He's played in a couple things. Real skinny, big nose. Gosh, I wish it.
I'm really bad with actors' names.
Me too. Especially it's embarrassingly so with like not the main cast.
Yeah.
Which is sad because usually that's what will make a show great or not is the side characters and the villain and stuff.
Trying to think who I would put as Ramba Raw. What's the dude from the Parks and Rec that had
Ron
that mustache?
Swanson?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
He like
See?
that's him, right?
See? Now you know which one was true that I was talking about earlier.
I guess so. Like that guy is just Rubber Raw, right? When you look at his face.
Yeah.
If we go by hair alone, then Amuro's got to be Michael Cera, right?
Honestly, I think Timothy Chalamet could do it better, or I would pick Tom Holland over that.
Yeah. I absolutely love Tom Holland as Amuro.
I don't think he has much longer that he can play it, but
yeah. Who was the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man? What was the guy's name?
Yes, that one.
That one. I don't think he'd be a bad Kai or Hayato. I think he could pull either one of those off.
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't think of his name right now. Man, I thought this was going to be like a great topic, and then neither one of us can remember actors' names.
Right.
Whoops. 300 plus balls. That's a lot of balls.
Get somebody like Jeremy Renner to play Kai. Actually, you mentioned Michael Cera. I bet he could pull it off.
He probably could, yeah.
I mean, he's annoying enough anyway.
I would think. See, who I was thinking for Bright was one of two people, and it was either Carl Urban or Viggo Mortensen.
Ooh, both those pretty strong. Pretty strong choices. All right, I've already got this flag. Point me to.
There's so many circles around me, and I can't. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wrap stuff up. I'm happy I got the level.
Who would you put for Salem?
A good-looking blonde.
See, I'm not the biggest fan of Brie Larson's acting.
Yeah, but
she's a great.
She would fit.
You know.
Yeah. Hey, do you have a say? I've got the last signal flag here, I think.
I do not have the last signal. I will head your way.
I'm standing right here.
I say that. I'm just not a huge fan of her when she's in like
I don't like
main character role. She's done some great work in a couple side roles. But
my favorite thing she's in is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Yeah. Pretty good there.
Brandon Ruth could probably play a good. Was it? How do you say his last name? Dang it, Ruth.
I think it's
Roth.
Ruth.
Routh, whatever.
Yeah.
He could play. I think he could do a Mr. Bright.
That's
Captain
true.
Bright.
Another person just rode past me, and that was really weird.
What are you doing out here?
You're at LOTRO? People don't leave Bree. Get off the war steed.
You just run right into all the slime and nastiness.
Yeah. IBO is a lot of units in development free. Ooh. I like IBO. We're gonna get to IBO later.
Yeah, that was. I did get to see a couple of these from that when we was talking about the spoilers.
Yeah, IBO's fun. Alright, so I have so many more packs to get.
Okay, packs.
Are you wanting to go back and try to do story stuff, or you want to keep doing side quests?
It might not hurt to polish up a couple.
Just more XP.
Yeah, around here. I've got Simple Gearworks and the Elaborate Gearworks. So I got 4 9.
Yeah.
I got 3 of the open hatchways I need to close again.
Hatches are open. Oh, those IBO units aren't available yet? That makes sense. Maybe later. Oh, I've got a perfect casting for you.
Eh?
Slegger Law. Owen Wilson.
So I got a question for you.
Hmm.
Who plays? I realize we're jumping around here a little bit. You started it, so who plays Jared?
Oh, for Jared Mesa? Oh.
I can get that. Cause Wilson maybe.
What's his name? That's the 21 Jump Street dude. He's the
Channing Tatum.
Yeah, Channing Tatum. He's Jared for sure.
Okay, not too bad. Not too bad.
I can just see him in my head going, Camille? That's a girl's name.
And look, I already want to punch him.
Who's Eok? Well, he doesn't know who Eok is yet. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll have this conversation
Work
again
with-
after IBO.
Work with me, man. One of the things about the many of the antagonists, or excuse me, protagonists, the Gundam series, Amuro per se, Camille, Judo, Kira, Athrun, but you know,
Yeah.
I think a lot of those like the same actor can handle them.
Yeah.
But let's see.
Unironically, for Camille, I want Shia LaBeouf.
That's funny.
You just see him. Camille's a man's name. And I'm a man.
You're just hoping if they did the live action that way, they'd throw in the "Just Do It" meme.
Yeah, I am.
I want to do it by himself, then I want to do it in a suit, okay?
Well, because he says it at one point. Camille does when Char is like, I can't go back to being who I was. Camille says, "Just do it, Lieutenant." So there you go.
Fair enough.
Just do it.
Fair enough.
I am the man known as Char. Who do you pick?
Get Matthew Lillard as Shar. That's what.
Who do you pick to be Quest Pariah for Char's counterattack? To be the most annoying character they've ever made.
Oh, I don't know. One,
Commander.
yeah, one. That's. I'm not sure if that statement's true.
Oh, you don't think so? Quest?
That's a good one. I think there's a not all, but I think there's a Peru or two
That's fair.
that might go up there.
That's fair. Don't let your dreams be dreams. I want
What?
to crush this man with a mobile suit. To be fair, what's her face? Is it Hilda from Seed Freedom? She's pretty high up there for me. And
Oh,
we
yeah?
all know how I feel about Catalina Luce when it comes to most annoying characters. But I had to turn evil because Kira wouldn't sleep with me.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't even giving you any reason to think he would, man.
And that's the problem. Alright, I don't know where I'm going.
I'm just picking up soldiers' packs.
I picked up a few. I need to...
So I think what you need
Oh,
to
there's
do
one
to
right
do
there.
the gear works, I think you need to go north
Okay.
into that little up the road up ahead.
Alright, I got 7 out of 20.
Soldiers' packs.
Yeah.
I'm at 14 out of 20.
Right now I have a little bit better.
It's true, that did happen to me. Every time I think of that movie, all I think about is, Lacus will be mine! Mine alone! Like, dude, she doesn't even know you.
Are you lonely, buddy? Does she wanna... What we need to talk about?
I am Orphe Lamtown. You've never been mentioned before this moment, sir. I'm positive you didn't exist until this movie came out.
Come on, fall into darkness.
Fall into darkness.
We're not even getting to them, all right? If I was running auditions for it, for whatever character came in, I'm gonna have to make sure they can do the no, I'm crazy next stretch
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah.
You know who I think would be really good for the guy that says fall into darkness?
Yeah.
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Okay.
He looks at the camera and he goes, fall into darkness. Man, I am just murdering a bunch of stuff. Trying to find...
I am too, but I am actually finding things. Just few and far between.
Sure, that's his name.
I get a new deed.
Fall into darkness, dude. That's his
I haven't not even been here yet. There's a new section. I've missed this every time I came by.
This area's really big.
Hey, you found the parade grounds. How can you tell one place from the other? It all looks like crap. Excuse me, slag slug. I've got no interest in you. So, what is going on? Why am I being hurt here?
For Domo Kashu, I want Andrew Garfield.
Okay.
I don't know why. I think that'd be good.
I'm not explaining myself.
The real question, though, this is like above all the others. This is what really matters. Who's gonna be Alan B. Beards?
I don't know.
Dark would have opinions on this.
Yeah. I imagine so.
So while I think about Alan B in the back of my head, who do you cast as Hiro Yui? Shh, I'll kill you. Oh, I mean, Setsuna, it's kind of the same question. Who do you cast as those two people?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Trying to think about it too. It is nice.
The guy who played Ong in Dragon Ball.
Did that guy have like a good? I don't even remember that guy's name. I do like just throwing this out here that you after that level, we're not even had to worry about it. We're very split up, but we're still just doing fine.
Yeah.
That's cool. Man. The guy that played Bucky, what's his name?
The guy that played Bucky.
Put that guy as hero.
A little bit old, ain't
I think he could do it.
he? Ooh. No. Dude, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Neil Patrick Harris is Shark.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. That'd be good. You know what my favorite thing about the like G Gundam as a movie though is?
Ah.
You get to do some really fun stuff. Like Steven Seagal as the big Neo Grease guy.
No, he plays the woman hater kid. Wu Fei. That's it. I couldn't think of the name, dude.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
That's because a woman did it. Thanks, Buffet. That was a good contribution to the cause. Appreciate you.
Have you been sitting down this whole movie?
Yes. I'm more powerful when I sit down.
Oh my gosh.
Samuel L. Jackson as Eon. I would not do that to Sam Jack. Never.
I don't know where I'm going. There's a big tower castle thing up here.
Oh, I finished the Gearworks. What did that do to my map? Oh, that's so much better.
I cleared up a bunch of stuff.
Thank
Huh?
goodness. Also got some nice shoulders. My light of Arendelle has grown even stronger.
Huh.
Chibbity Crockett. Do you play it straight, or do you lean into the meme? Because I think he could also be Owen Wilson.
Possibly. Where's brother?
Yeah.
Oh, no. That guy, what's his name? Oh, you died.
Yeah, I got stuck on top of that wheel when I tried to get off my horse and instantly killed me.
Okay. Jason Lee, Earl. My
Yeah.
name is Earl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That choice. Okay, so hear me out on this one, right? We dig deep. For Michelob Chariot, the Neo Italy guy that uses his feet as a weapon
Yes.
with kicks and stuff, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Why not? Might as well. I just died. I want to retreat though.
Yeah, that's what I did. It puts you a good ways back.
Yeah, but I need to reset. Okay.
Who do you choose as Argo Golski? And more importantly, who do you choose as Natasha?
For Argo Golski, I think the guy that you mentioned earlier, the guy who played Reacher,
Yeah, it's a great choice for him.
I think we'll do that.
He'd be a great Argo.
What is that girl's name? That played in. I think. Wow, I like the movie. You seen the trailer for The Menu?
Yeah,
The girl in that. She's been in a lot of stuff.
yeah, I can't think of her name either, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, her.
She'd be great.
That.
Also, throwing back to OG Gundam, for Shalia Bull, the first one type that teamed up with Shar, Henry Cavill. He's already got the mustache.
Okay.
Helping someone up. No! No!
Yeah.
Chad, I helped this NPC up, and this NPC said, "Great, thanks. Here's another quest. Go find more signal flags."
Well, you know what? What is it? What book? With chapter 411?
Yeah.
41? Search Udun for the Forges of Mornar. I'll start making my way to the Forges of Mornar.
Okay. Well, those are the epilogues. I was like, why didn't I not ever finish them?
Mm-hmm.
Book quest.
Yeah, there's a couple of them have a lot of stuff in the epilogue. You know, over there, I don't think I can.
I don't even know what book quest I'm on.
One right after Mirkwood. When you finish up Mirkwood, there's a whole bunch of stuff to go do.
This is the quest.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
It's behind your legend, your quest map thing.
I see it. Look, I get it. I understand the idea behind, we're going to give you a bunch of quests that actually make you explore the area.
Yeah.
But also,
they usually do
make me do more.
But also, it's usually a little bit better than this.
Mm-hmm.
Like in other areas, you'd have 3 quests that are kind of in one area of this place,
mm-hmm.
but all the quests here are spread out over the whole zone.
Yeah.
No,
I'm with you. I think, especially, I think the Yondershire does a really great job with it. Of, here's a quest to go talk to this family. Here's a quest to go find these flowers. Here's a quest to go kill this thing, right?
Yeah.
And all 3 of them take you to that same bridge.
Yeah.
But they're all different quests that, if you'd only picked up one of them, you'd still be going to that bridge.
Right. Beat this guy up.
Okay, hear me out. Robert Downey Jr. Kieran Zahn.
Okay.
He's played a white man pretending to be a black man.
Yes.
It's time to play a white man pretending to be him.
Just, swing that back the whole other way. So speaking of that, have you heard Kanye's new song?
Oh, I haven't listened to it.
No, I haven't.
I've been hearing things about it.
I haven't heard it yet.
I've been hearing things about it for sure. People are not happy, is my understanding.
Yeah.
How far are you falling?
Well, okay. To tell you what he's doing, it is his little game, seeing how far free speech really goes.
Yeah.
And it's the game he chose, and he wants to play it, and he's really pushing it.
Yeah.
So is it up and no, it's not.
So what you're saying is he's currently in the find out section of the choices he's made.
Well, I mean, okay.
Broke my line of sight.
Oh, sorry. I think we have to go around trying to get this other road over here that to get to it actually leads straight into Mornor. It looks like.
Yeah. He died. I've only grown stronger as I've killed these same enemies over and over and over
Right.
again.
Yeah, almost there. There's the road. Okay, I see it. Should be up this way. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go.
The real fun would begin if I asked you, how do we cast the Shrike team from Victory? Who plays which one of them?
I don't know, man. You know what? If we're gonna play this game, we need a cheat sheet, just like
Yeah, we need a
layout.
chart. Yeah.
Yeah, chart. Yeah, there you go. We can keep the shows and timeline straight.
Mm-hmm. I do think you could do something really silly though, with like Jack Black as Sai Saichi.
Yeah.
But it would be silly.
I get Owen Wilson play not Charlotte Croissant.
Yeah. But he also has to play Mulaflaga.
Yeah.
And he just wears the mask the whole time.
Right. There is a road to Mornar.
Oh, signal flag. It's for the second set, I assume.
Yeah, I haven't gone back to him for the first one.
I have a feeling it's going to wind up being like other areas where it's like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick up these quests. We're going to do little bits of them, and then I'll come back and finish the rest later.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm very tired.
It's all right. It's all
I
right.
tried to keep myself going by thinking about who would play who in a movie.
They just made my brain even more tired.
Yep. It backfired spectacularly.
So if when they finally do a live action Gundam, which story should they do?
Oh, they're gonna do First Gundam for sure. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah. That was my question.
Oh, you mean which version of First Gundam?
No, which one should they do? What
which one
should they do? Yeah,
Gundam Wing.
because
Easy.
it's already got the. I think that's a good choice.
It's already very American. You would have no problem with about the time that Catra jumps out of the plane rolling with a machine gun. American audiences are like, yes, that's my guy right there.
That's what you're taking. Okay, let's go into the forges of Mornar.
It's a nice sound.
This is where Sauron equipped his armies.
Okay, okay.
The dude in
Rogrin is here.
Yes.
How fared you?
I gotta read this one. Bring this up. Go ahead. You got this one.
How fared you on the journey into Odin? I must admit I faced more foes than I believed I would, but I proved stronger than they. I took the weapon from one of the orcs I slew and noted its craftsmanship. I would not have expected such a fine blade in the hands of one such as he. Perhaps he was a commander of some sort. Do the orcs organize their armies and fighting companies in the same fashion as the men of Gondor? Bah! These questions are pointless. What matters is this. He is dead and I am not. I have come to the forges from which this sword may have been made. Let us ensure that no more of its kind come forth to trouble us. Push over some of the anvils here and render them difficult to use. That will slow down any production of further weapons and help our efforts in Udu. You realize how heavy anvils are, dude? Like,
Yeah. We didn't actually pick him up. That's why he said push him over.
that's true. Also, hi, Bandit.
Hey, what's up, Warband? I'm gonna grab these new forged weapons over here for some
We
reason.
played Ranvir's newest early release on the stream Friday. myself, Bandit, and Remus. It was fun. It's free.
Even better.
Finish your first Gunvolt session. Nice. How'd it go? How'd it go? Gunvolt's a fun game. Came at just the right time. We just left a very like samey looking environment, come to a new one that was pretty interesting. Not that I dislike Mordor, but I got really tired of looking at that section of Mordor. Big lightning time.
Nice. There's the page you need.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's a rough deed.
Also, grats, man. That's crazy. Halfway through already, huh? Gunvolt not slowing you down, huh? Did that one while I was in midair.
I was flying and I punched him.
Flying. Lots of new force weapons everywhere.
Alright, anvils. Here we go.
Give them my crows. But instead of just summoning an eagle. I mean, that works too.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite the same, but sure.
Yeah, take it.
I'm sure there are. Din Segrin 2XO Mix.
No, thank you. Our viewers are cheap enough. We're all poor. So.
Also, I like how we're not actually kicking the anvils into lava. We're just knocking them over where they are. So it's really just a minor inconvenience to the orcs.
Yes.
You want to use your anvil? We'll pick it up first.
And
Bandit,
just it'll be a lot easier to push over than pick up, alright?
that's true. Bandit, we were talking about live action Gundam and who would play who. And then we got lost throughout all the different Gundam series talking about it. And then we realized we don't actually know that many actors' names. And that was kind of a problem.
Wait. I need one more anvil. Aha, I see it.
16 anvils. I think it's actually like 5.
Yeah, but we got 18 forge
Forge
workers. Yeah.
There we go. That's another question.
Heck yeah.
And more silver signets of Thranduil.
Known in the conquest of Gorgoroth.
Nice.
Heck yeah, I'll take a. Alright, so that's. We'll go back and talk to Rogrin.
Almost have all the new forge weapons.
There's
9 out of 15.
There's a couple.
10 out of 15.
There's a couple right back here. I don't know if you've been here yet.
I got one more anvil to grab, which is right over here.
There's a couple anvil back here too.
Nice.
I'll wait around here for you.
That's all it is. Weapons. This worker's just watching me do it.
Right.
Oh, you destroyed our weapons we just made. Oh well. Guess we'll make more. Weapons.
Beat these guys up. Roar.
I think they are, when they're making these weapons, do you think there's somebody being like, where there's a whip?
Yes, that's canon. I don't know why you're even asking.
You're right. You're sober.
At least when they're marching over here.
Right. You don't wanna see the forge today.
The Lord of the Rings is nay, nay, nay.
We're gonna forge all night, all night.
Hey.
Day. Big lightning. You were getting that one off my back?
No problem. How many weapons you getting?
I need one more. Oh, there it is. I see it. This is not like a small number of orcs either. Rogrim was like, yeah, I had to fight a few people on the way over here. Sorry? There's a lot of enemies here.
And then, when you kind of get details about all of the situation, you really just worried about one.
Yeah. That's true. I think this is the way back to Rogrim.
It's not his name?
Isn't it Rogrim?
Yeah, Rowan.
It's almost Rogrim. Not quite.
Not quite. He's not that cool.
Nope.
I mean, this guy's cool.
I mean, look at his arm.
Alright, this guy's you.
Well done, my friend. Let us see those orcs try to forge new weapons now. We have at least made it more difficult for them to do so, if not outright impossible. While you worked to accomplish that task, I stood on the cliff's edge and beheld a rather large movement of orcs and trolls moving from south to north on the floor of the valley. Perhaps you can see what they are up to. It will be nothing good, that much is certain. But there may be treasure in it, or knowledge worth having. Any enemies you defeat while you search will also help others among our soldiers. There will be no waste of effort. I saw that group of orcs and trolls in the basin of the vale, northeast of the crag on which Durthang stands, if you wish to investigate. This place was cool, but we're immediately leaving, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're back on the storyline. That'll move us through a little bit.
Yeah. Back out into... Oh, we're heading to Durthang now, though, at least. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty big tower.
Durthang. Do your thing, tower. Oh, this is level 115.
I got purple.
Do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm strong. He deflected almost all of that.
I don't know. Next shot in, I'll
We
swing.
got this. We got this. He stunned me, but I still believe we got this.
It's like red. I don't know.
He's under half.
Through here.
That's
He popped back up. Popped
Yeah.
back up.
Stunned out of my power and knowledge. Oh, we got him.
I came with a new deed.
Hidden
Hey, you know what we need to do? Why didn't he count as a foe?
He should have. Big dude. What do we need to do, sir?
The code.
The code.
Let's do the code.
The code is... Enhance it.
Enhance it.
All one word. Enhance it.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I searched for it. It showed me a quest pack.
There we go. Enhanced XP supply.
Yeah, I
should
probably
not have
could have used that earlier when I was trying to actually get to the level, but I'm already there now.
It is account bound though, so I could send it to one of my other characters.
Oh, nice.
I don't really need it on this character.
Oh, it's that one too. It's not timed. I want him to bump mine up a little bit.
Yeah, might as well. Hit this black Numenorian warrior. Got too close to us.
That one guy counted.
Paid the price for getting so close to us. Oop. Oop. He'll burn to death. He will burn.
Yeah, he just thought us too.
That was crit.
3.
And completed a deed. That was nice.
Ah.
Deeds complete. 5 more Lotro points.
Take them.
Heads up. I'm up to... Can't see because the Lotro point window is open.
Yeah.
It's not. There it goes. Up to 985.
I got 410.
This place is big. Very big.
Yes, it is.
Red lights in the windows.
Oh, up on the tower?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The towers of the tea. That's not how that song goes.
No,
Very
that was Frodo of the Nine Fingers and the Ring of Doom. I gotta watch that again, man.
Such a good movie.
I'm not watching The Lord of the Rings
Right.
or Return of the King.
Oh, that one's good too.
No, it's not.
We shall see.
It's got a couple of points. It's got a couple of points. Like Grond is awesome.
Yeah.
The whole rotoscoping thing's not.
I thought it was an interesting choice. I don't think it pays off, but it's an interesting idea.
I mean, that's where the songs are. That one's we're singing the songs from.
Yeah.
It's the Hobbit one we really need to watch.
Right.
The Hobbit one's really good. There's another page right here.
Page. We were watching an episode of Columbo last night, and we're in season 4, and I forgot that season 4, episode 2 is the Dick Van Dyke episode. I was like, "Oh, that's Dick Van Dyke." I forgot he was in this.
Well, now you know. I don't know about that Columbo guy. I don't really trust him.
Oh,
Everywhere he goes, somebody dies.
true.
Like that Murder, She Wrote lady. I'm supposed to go look at a basin, but you're wanting to go in here?
You wanna
This.
go look at the base?
Well, that was the book quest.
Oh, I just wanted to go to the huge door.
We do come in here.
Was it a huge?
But I have told you about making this long run down all these stairs.
Yeah.
These are them right here.
Oh, okay.
And it was just like a cool movie moment coming through here with Rungren.
Yeah.
That's it. Coming down the stairs because there was 2 there along the way. You hit the straight path
Yeah.
and down some more.
Downstairs.
Yeah, there you go. All of them trying to get me. And boom, down the stairs. Go right on a big old horse. Past all the archers.
Behind you. Darthang's eastern stair.
Yes. Made it down. Oh, long jump.
A lot of stairs.
Oh, the basin.
Best road to Darthang.
That's right here in the middle, isn't it?
It says northeast of Darthang.
Number of dead orcs and trolls. Yeah.
I went the wrong way. But I found a signal flag. That's cool.
Hmm. Go back and talk to Rogren.
How dare you interrupt me while I'm grabbing a signal flag? Flag number 2. Ooh. Thanks, Will. I figured you would. That's why I didn't even bother.
Appreciate it, Will. Oh my gosh.
I'm so tired of voodoo.
Already?
Yeah. There's been a couple other areas in the game that have annoyed me, and this one is pretty high up there. Because it all just kind of looks the same.
Yeah, it's a bland, dead land.
It makes sense why it is. It does.
But I want some green and flowers. Can we go?
Anything. Or maybe like I think part of it is it's a lot of the same, and there's so much enemy placements. You know,
Yeah.
there are so few places I can go where I'm not going to be surrounded by enemies.
Yep.
So now we just got to ride back up, right?
Yeah, but I want to beat this guy up. Oh,
And the ring of doom.
I just punched and Gorkrow to death.
Why does he?
Oh, look over there. You're fighting on your horse, huh? You want all the experience.
That's right. It's mine. It's all mine. Mine and mine alone. You want it for yourself, don't you, Sam? No, Mr. Frodo.
Oh, no, Mr. Hobbitses.
Oh, I just actually opened the menu and I was
Yeah.
trying to hit R while I drink water.
I'm gonna drink some water.
No, I feel bad, chat. I was already like low energy going into tonight, and then Mordor has just. Which I guess that's what Mordor does to people, you know? That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Kind of fits. They didn't have to go so hard on it, though, huh?
Right, yeah. Maybe drop the enemy population by like 20%.
I've got. Look at this guy. Blah, 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 blah.
Following me. Got him before I can even finish casting Ring of
Oh, here comes another guy. Where we going? You gonna go shoot him?
There we go.
All right.
Did you find the group of orcs and trolls I saw from the height? Tell Rogrin that you found a number of dead orcs and trolls, and it seems they argued among themselves and died from the infighting. How very like orcs, person.
Us?
You? I do not doubt that they would pose more of a threat if they could work together, but their penchant for squabbling leaves them vulnerable to their own fellows. They're weak-minded creatures. In the absence of Sauron, they do not know what to do. Still, we should not underestimate them, for they can pose a threat to us in great enough numbers. Ah, that reminds me. Did you see Enoth while you traveled? You tell him you did not. Rogrin frowned. I climbed up here with him, but he left shortly afterward and has not returned. I hope he is all right. I just told you I didn't talk to him. Why would you? Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Go for it. Go for it.
I don't have enough room. I got.
You're really good caught up now to quest level, though, because our quest level's 106 and you're at 105.
Yeah. Yes.
So it should be a good little while before you gather.
Oh, can I get that? No. There we go.
The Hobbit and his ring. Those really are great movies.
Notice how I said those. They're both great. I was ignoring you. Okay. Oh, let me get this now. Okay.
Did you speak to Enoth in Cirith Gorgor? As we traveled into Udun, he spoke to me of his ancestors, Thandrip. I added it on. And he told me all their sad history. He holds in his heart the grief of their deaths, though most of them died more than 1,000 years ago. He desired to go to the fortress of Duthan, which was their watchpost, and reclaim the art that I missed before, I also missed here, and reclaim it from any orcs who possess it. I thought they were courageous words, but as I look out at the dark skies over Gorgoroth, I wonder if there was a touch of the fool in Anoth may be in the right, but he is a one man only. Dirthand could be filled with orcs. Yes, you must find him. If he still lives, try to dissuade him from this course. I told you before, I desire wealth and treasure, and I do not understand those who seek anything else. This course of Anoth strikes me now as foolish in the extreme. The fortress of the Thandrim is to the southeast of us. See it there, towering over the vale? It was called Dirthand once, but I do not know what the orcs call it now. Find Anoth and render him what aid you can. I will go to rejoin the men of my company. We will see what treasures await further within Mordor.
Okay. I'm gonna accept.
All
I
right.
need to go sell.
Yeah. Did we milestone there?
Yeah, we should be milestone.
We
The
did.
foothold have we
We should
done?
be able to jump back there then.
Yeah.
Inventory's also getting a little full. Just a little bit.
Yes.
Just a little full. What? Mr. Supplier, I have some more things to hand to you, and also I'm going to repair.
Oh, I went back to the kinship house.
Oh, that works too.
I needed some sunshine, okay?
That's, you know what? I don't blame you. I would tell you that I would come join you there now, but I don't think I can come back to the Udun foothill.
I have a rally horn.
Oh, that'll work. Well,
I'll keep it.
I haven't slept.
I mean,
in
there's not
days.
much point in me going there just to come back here if we're not doing anything else over there.
Fair enough.
I'll just see the green on your screen and remember.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, it definitely works in that way. Like, it is very oppressive. And that is the intention of it, so it's going well. But also, ooh. So much stuff in my inventory. I just need to pick what I'm gonna do with.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of old traceries that I don't want to get rid of, but I also probably am not going to use. But they're better to count. I could just put them in my
Shared
house
vault
storage. Yeah.
or house sword, yeah.
Might do that. All the story stages and all the hard stages. I'm sure you did. I had no doubts in you, my friend. If anyone was going to do it. it's gonna be
Right. More encounters. Okay.
you. Right. And what about that? I should sell that ring too.
I'm looking.
That frees up almost 2 whole bags. Almost. Not quite, but almost. Could free up even more while I'm waiting.
I got one. Almost one bag. What is this? Oh, advanced mark acquisition. Let's save that. I can bounce back now.
Isn't even powerful enough to do it. Which means it's worthless. Let me just sell these.
Sell it.
Hold on to them for all this time and they're not even able to do the job. Alright. Now I do have 2 full bags freed. Feels nice. Follow behind you, good sir.
Okay.
Flame of Udun! which is here, but also far away from here. When you think about it.
Yeah. Ooh. I'm yawning too much.
Yeah, I'm getting real sleepy. I'm not even going to try to pretend I'm not.
Oh,
But I'm
okay.
done apologizing for it, Chad. If you're watching this later on YouTube and you're like, man, he's really out of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are correct.
A lot of people shooting my horse. Gotta
Yeah.
get back up to dirt then. Hey, Rubos. You know what I think would have helped this zone a lot?
What's that?
Little camps that broke up the...
Yeah.
And I don't think that would have been too hard to implement. Because you would have just had different people that are all trying to get the treasure and stuff, right?
Yeah.
That have their own little camps. But as it is, it's rough. We have not gotten to watch it yet. The perfectly legal copy that I have
And you have
has no sound, and so I have to get another perfectly legal copy. But it was in 4K high definition. Would have been beautiful
Right.
if it had had sound.
when two men speak, one talks, and then the other.
Narrative will be for next week.
Oh my gosh.
I really need to go talk to the people and get my allegiance thing going because I think I'd be gaining stuff for all those.
Yes.
PvP-ish type game mode. Not true PvP with auto, just player teams. Warhammer 40k combat cards did that for a little while. Where, like, you can technically fight other players' decks, but you can't actually fight against other players. And there's a level 115 guy here now. Why is he here?
Because he can. Ads.
I mean, he's big.
Okay, well, I'm not there yet. I'm
He's
coming.
on me.
I'm coming as fast as. Hold on. Okay, now I'm coming as fast as I can. I can run.
Barrels!
Oh man,
Barrels!
you're not doing so well.
I'm kiting him. Barrel did not grab him.
Oh man, got too many people on me.
Yeah, I've regened a lot of health. I'm gonna turn on and big lightning him.
Okay, I'm not gonna do you any good bringing more guys up there. So try to beat these two guys real
Try
quick.
and just dot him and run.
Yeah, why? Okay.
I mean, it's kind of working, dotting him and running.
Yeah, kiting's okay in this game, not great. Well, you got the skills to pull it off.
Dead.
Oh, nice.
It gave me nothing killing him. Like, no deeds or anything like that, but he is dead.
Hey, there's that off now.
No ranking system per se, just to get a high score. Makes sense. And off.
Careful, friend.
Yeah, I did this one.
Higher of the orcs.
You're right. You got Rogren, I'll do Enoth.
Thank you, sir.
Careful. I've already drawn the eye of the orcs that defend this fortress, and they have sent a number of arrows my way. I returned the favor and slew 2 of the beasts from a great range, but they are remaining watchful. This was once called Dirthand, the fortress in which the Thendrim kept watch on Udon. It is called Dirthang now, in mockery of its original name. That is another insult for me to avenge, and I will do it. Would you hear the tale of Thendrim? I would recount it to you so you will know why I want to take Dirthang from the orcs. Tale is emblazoned in my memory. It will be a simple matter for me to tell it to you, so well known it is to me.
Sure, tell me your story, dude.
I will tell you.
Oh, okay.
Solo quest, you bro.
I'll try.
Okay. After the last alliance of men and elves defeated Sauron and razed his tower to the ground, a watch was placed on Gorgoroth.
Makes sense.
The men of Gondor built many fortifications within Mordor, such as the towers of the Black Gate, the Shadow Guard of Osteroth, and Dirthand. More than 1,000 years the Thendarim maintained a vigil on Mordor, but even the most important watches must wane.
Let's check it out.
My tale begins more than 1,000 years ago, when the watch on Mordor
Over 1,000
begun to
years ago, so we're back in time.
Yeah.
I've had the tales of bravery of the Thendrim for all my life. They were a shining light of Gondor's goodness, blazing with the shadows of Mordor. See them now where they stand, defiant and bold. I can see it so clearly.
I feel like that gate's about to get busted open.
Dirthand, Black Shield, proud fortress of the Thendrim. It has been assaulted many times, but still it stands in defiance of Mordor. I see the features of men whose names my family honors to this day. Baanor, the steadfast, who never speaks falsely. Nanhad, the quick, a fighter of unmatched speed. Most clearly of all, Halanon, from whom I trace my lineage. I must not despair. That is the weapon of the enemy.
It's true. I figured that's what you meant, bro.
In Gondor today is known by another name. The Survivor. 1 year before the fall of Dirthand, assassins crept into the towers at the Moranon. Every man of Gondor within the Moranon was slain. We're cut off from Gondor. No one can reach us.
Which is a pretty big problem.
Then we are alone. The morale of the defenders flags with these tidings. King Ernil tries to send reinforcements to Dirthand, but they cannot pass the Black Gate. The Thandrim do not know this, of course. They believe themselves abandoned. Food stores run low, and hundreds fall to starvation. There are distasteful rumors,
Yeah.
but I do not believe them. I have tarried over long in the telling of my story. I will hasten the tale. By the onset of winter, few only among the Thendrims survive. This is when the forces of Mordor come once again to Dirthand.
Oh,
Up above, the flying beast returns. 3 only there are, but they are figures out of nightmare. 2 are the beings we have come to know as the Nazgûl, the ring race of Sauron. The 3rd may have been a man once, but through the foul sorceries of his master in the Dark Tower, he has become something else. He is Ugrikor, the captain of the pit. He now comes to Dirthand with an offer. What do you want, Ugrikor? State your business and go. Well, the rest of your men can not all be all that remain. There are more within the keep. What do you want? These men can barely stand. Your food supply is low. Supply of food must be gone. I am moved to pity.
Sure.
You cannot think to hold this fortress any longer. Allow me to grant you this boon in recognition of your proud defiance. Surrender to me now. Ha! You're a fool if you think we will.
Fought for a long time just to be told this.
I might come back in a day with the same offer. I might come back in a month. Or in a year. Will you still be alive to accept my offer? Surrender to me now, and I will grant you safe passage back through the Black Gate. The fortress is lost. Grant me this place, and you need not perish in its defense.
I mean, realistically, I hate to say it, but it's not that bad of an offer because they don't have to fight them.
Right.
Sauron's playing on such a long game here that they can win by just waiting them out.
Yes. Should they have refused? Every man there knew Ungrakor for a liar, but the pit of despair into which they had fallen could not be surmounted. They had been hardy men once, but a year of starvation and fear have taken its toll. No doubt their fear was made stronger by the presence of the Nazgûl.
Yeah, of course.
But I can understand the draw of even the faintest of hopes in that dark pit. Thandrim surrendered to Ungrakor. Dirthand was lost.
I feel like people are going to be like, oh, that's a terrible thing that's happened. How could they do this? But also, like, what other choice they have? Stay there and die?
The Thandrim cast aside their weapons, and beneath Unglakor's watchful gaze they marched to the Moranon, now held by the orcs. The gate opens. 60 men, all that remained of the Thandrim, passed through the gate. At the signal from Ungrakor, the archers on the walls filled the air with death.
I guess
They got through the gate.
they got through the gate.
Yeah.
I guess technically they don't know that they're not going to be able to fight back and retake the Moranon,
Yeah.
but
All of the Thandrim were slain, save one.
we know they weren't going to be able to fight and take it back anyway.
Why, you foul creature? They passed the Black Gate unharmed. I promise nothing afterwards. Why let me live?
So you can tell the tale.
Go to your white city. Tell them a new captain rules the pit. Mean-looking dude.
Mm-hmm.
That is the story of Thandrim. Only Helenon survived. His account is kept in the archives of Minas Tirith. It is Trinon Bonan, survivor's tale. I say the trail is ended, but that is not truly so. Helenon's descendants, the sons of the survivor, did not forget the Thandrim. Neither did Ugrok forget them. The years and the centuries passed. From time to time, scouts from the White City would find that Ugrakor had been in Gondor.
In other words, he was also granted long life.
He had left one of the cloven shields of the Thandrim behind. They were reminders of his cruelty. Even now, 1,000 years later, he leaves them still.
Interesting. I'm liking this like minor villain to deal with since we've dealt with like the big threat.
Now you know the tale.
I didn't even realize that Anoth's shield is broken.
Yeah, now you see it?
Yeah, it's lashed together. That's cool. See, there's some cool stuff in there. I just wish it wasn't so.
Yeah, we need to stay on the story, right?
Yeah.
And so it was that one of the Thundrum came alive out of Mordor that day. Alanon survived, but he was ever changed, and he swore to avenge his fallen friends and kin. He never did. But on his deathbed, he asked his sons to remember what had happened at Dirthand, to swear that they would do what he had not. The years passed, and the sons became fathers, and their sons became fathers, and they told the story of the Thundrum, but they did nothing to avenge them. It seemed that Mordor and Ugrakor would escape judgment. Anos' eyes are lit by a bright fire. But then it happened. The hosts of the west arose and defeated Sauron's armies in battles. The borders of Mordor were breached. Sauron was destroyed. Can this be anything other than the vengeance of the Thundrum? Long delayed, but finally delivered?
It's time to avenge them then. Oh, those gloves are much better than what's happening.
Oh, the strength is down, but I got some essences.
Same for me with Will, but also, actually, it's a little bit more Will, a little bit lower armor, but I get Light of Arendelle, which I don't have.
Right. Ugrakor betrayed the Thundrum more than 1,000 years ago, but my heart tells me that he lives still, either through some dark art of Sauron's or some other vile sorcery. Whatever the means of his persistence, I am glad of it, for it means he will know who is responsible for his undoing. But worry not, I have not abandoned my caution, as I know Rogarin feared. I do not want to ruin this with haste. I have seen orcs on the walls of Dirthang, but so many as must have been stationed here during the war. I think Dirthang does not have as many defenders as the orcs want us to think. Let us enter the fortress and see what's going on inside. Defeat enemies inside Dirthang, and if there are prisoners in the dungeons, we should set them free. They may know where I can find Ugrakor.
I think we got time to go ahead and go kill some orcs.
All right, up the stairs and at least into the building, huh?
They invite you.
Back in the group? Okay. Okay. Back in group.
Always more Will. Will. Oh, Will. Not to check anymore. Yeah, I have 1 point.
Oh, you know what? I haven't checked either. Hold on. I might actually spend something. Yeah, I got 2.
Nice.
So what the heck do I do? Increase my parry chance. I want to do that.
Chance is nice.
How did I spend 1 point apiece for that?
It's a good question.
Did they change that? Because if they did, I need to get on Rungren. Because Rungren's going to have some points left.
Yeah, not changed. You got all the rest of the stuff in your main tree, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe the first abilities are cheaper, but like I can't spend 1 right here on Keeper of Animals.
You know what? I'm not going to argue with it. I'm just going to take it.
Yeah, why not?
We're going to commit to that trace change.
$1 archers. If you could change your traits, good shit.
You can. And if you spend some mythic coins, you can run all 3.
Right. Have a good one, Will.
See you later, Will. Glad you was here, brother.
Don't have too much fun.
Catch up with you later.
Come on, Trey.
Narrative next week. If something just goes terribly wrong. Narrative next week.
Go ahead and call it out then, huh? Go ahead and jinx it, Trey.
Everything. Wanted to open the huge door.
Oh my gosh. Alright, well, looks like there's plenty of stuff to kill.
Okay. Thankfully, it looks like some of this stuff will have to quest when we kill them, too.
Yeah. Everything lowering the.
This is, again, the enemy density in this zone is so high. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be this high. I get it, but the game is not just combat, you know? Guards training or infighting?
Training. Heck yeah.
There we go. We're just burning through them.
There was another page over there. I don't know if you saw it.
Deuce. Everything.
This guy's tough.
Ornate chest.
Live
Got
up.
him?
Yes.
3 a heal too.
Thank you. Let all this catch up. So I've got
Ornate chest. What's in here? Another quest. Search ornate coffers for some boots that have a light of Arendelle on them.
ooh, there's a sorcerer's bauble.
Ooh. Interesting. Are these all the treasures that they were looking for before?
Looks like it. But they want you to break these.
Okay. Do that. Did you go up the stairs?
Yes.
Okay. Can break them. We can break them. Hello, sir. There are 2 chests down there that are also tied to another quest.
Okay.
Okay.
It's broken.
See if there's a chest on this other side too while I'm already checking. There it is.
Ornate chest?
Yeah.
God, I got cancel another.
A door.
Oh. Yeah.
Boots may be nice. This place seems big. Like real big.
Pretty good size.
Doors on every side that lead to different things. Thankfully the map works pretty well in here this time.
Right. That'll help.
Bunch of black Numenorian warriors in here. Am I silenced right now? Is that what's happening?
Yes, you are.
I was. Wow, that hasn't happened in a while. It's a really powerful stats effect on me.
Yeah. Imagine so.
I'm not just trying to meme here, but I do think I could have one spell from like any form of fiction. Obviously, Wish is like the best choice, right?
That's a good one.
But Silence is pretty good.
Yeah.
Just, you know what? I don't want to hear you right now.
There's many times I've wished I could cast it.
On a plane? On a train? Walking down the road?
In a boat with a goat.
Yep.
There's a chest over here behind this guy.
Yeah. Or 12. The door isn't open.
Okay, it is 9.
Call it here. I don't think, did we get all the people we needed to kill for the quest?
No, we're gonna have to come back here.
So, stop here at the beginning again and
Yeah,
work our way through next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here at the door.
Third thing, we'll be back Friday with Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Try to work our way through that. And then next Monday with Thing.
Yes.
We work our way through here. It is a different environment.
And then here in a couple of months, you're gonna have to take a week off.
Next month. 1 week
Next
off.
month.
Starting next month.
Starting that. Okay, we'll try to keep that in mind.
1 week off there.
Try to keep that in mind so we can remind everybody.
I think it's in 2 weeks, but might
Okay.
be 3 weeks. First week of June. What? I'm excited that we're back on track with the story again. That things
Yeah.
are, you know,
Let's move this.
Mordor's bumming me out, man. Go figure. But also, this has just proven to me that I would not have survived in the slave camps anymore.
Right, yeah. I wouldn't. Been rough. It'd been over.
Until next time, I've been Trey.
I've been Rungren.
This has been the Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the Full Spectrum at LOTRO. Stuff.
Good night, all.